All right, you are probably hearing maybe on Twitter that Republicans voted against two bills in the House that were meant to address the formula shortage crisis. So what's going on here? Why did this happen? So according to The Hill, House Minority Whip Steve Scalise, a Republican, urged Republican members to vote no on H.R. 7790, arguing that Speaker Nancy Pelosi was pushing the bill forward in hopes of covering up the administration's ineptitude by throwing additional money at the FDA with no plan to actually fix the problem, all while failing to hold the FDA accountable. So this is really a problem with the FDA. The question is, why hasn't the administration or the FDA addressed the shortage in the months that the shortage has been occurring? There has been, unfortunately, a formula shortage for several months now. Only after social media outrage and public pressure did the administration and the FDA say that they were going to do anything. So I think the question that Republicans have is, why are we just throwing money at the problem rather than holding the FDA and this administration responsible? Representative Chip Roy from Texas explained why he voted no on both bills. He said the only way to get more formula to American families is to fix the crony policies that prevent more U.S. companies from producing it, remove barriers to innovation, and allow imports from trusted nations. The legislation Democrats put forward does none of that. Instead, the bills would empower a demonstrably incompetent executive branch while funneling millions of taxpayer dollars to the FDA without making any reforms necessary to get formula back on store shelves. Unfortunately, this has led to a bit of a PR crisis for the Republicans. Republican Representative Andy Biggs explained all of this in a thread. He said it is imperative to find solutions to address Biden's baby formula crisis. But what my congressional colleagues have proposed tonight does not address the core issues of this crisis. It will allow WIC, which is a government program for women, infants, and children, to utilize a far greater portion of the baby formula market, crowding out many hard-working American families. The better solutions are to distribute formula currently in the hands of federal agencies and reduce regulatory barriers. So, in short, the Republicans who voted against these bills are saying that the bills actually could make the problem worse. They may seem like they're going to be helpful, but they actually won't be. Mike Lee is a Republican senator from Utah. He has presented the Formula Act. What he says this act would do is ensure families have access to safe, affordable formula, remove trade barriers from safe foreign manufacturers, allows WIC recipients to choose any formula brand. So it's not like Republicans haven't presented their own solutions. They simply think, some Republicans simply think that the bills that have been presented by Democrats aren't actually doing anything. Democrats are just trying to save face because they know that it is their administration who has failed to act in solving this problem that is affecting so many families and their babies.